Hello, beautiful ones. This is Miss Arkeetha, and I'm here to do a general oracle reading for Aries. Hello, my beautiful Aries. How have you been doing after all this political mess? I hope better since they're not knocking on your doors and they're not calling you and sending emails and all that stuff that they were doing that were getting on our last nerve. So, all that is over because more than likely in that avenue, nothing's going to change, right? Okay. So I am happy to be here with you. It's been a while. Miss Arkeetha's been putting in that work. But what we're going to do is go ahead and get started, Aries, because it has been a while. And I just want to see where you're at right now. What's been going on with you? I'm nosy. I want to see what's happening. Okay. Let's get with Aries. This is a general reading for our Aries. What is happening with our beautiful Aries? Aries, hello. Okay, is there anything else right now? All right, we'll take that. Oh, bottom card, looking good. Let's see. This is for Aries. Oh, okay. All right, Aries, first card out, forgiveness, perseverance. We have health. We have fear. Okay, so first of all, forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So, I think that what's going on, and again, this is a general reading, this is not all of our Aries, but what's going on is there has been times in your life. I mean, this is everyone though, but we're reading Aries right now, right? Okay, so there has been times in your life where you feel like you wish that certain things just had not happened. You know, if that makes sense. Like, um, and again, I'm reading this forgiveness card for Aries, right? So, um, what I'm getting is that the general energy that I'm getting for those who are connecting to this reading here is that it's certain things that you go over and over and over in your head about, right? And you just and certain people you're not speaking with now, but you wish that you could. And also forgiveness is a big part of it. Now, it may be that in some cases, there's people that you wish you could have that could have asked for your forgiveness for certain things that they have done to you, right? Um, but overall, it's about a feeling or energy of forgiveness. It's something about forgiveness, right? And again, this is whether this is male or female, or this has to do with a relationship. Mainly with relationships, I'm gonna say. Um, Not so much as career. I'm not getting. It is more of a personal nature. That's what I'm getting. So, what Spirit is saying to you right now, it is time for you just to persevere through these feelings, because staying in that stagnant type of energy, Aries, is not going to do you any justice. It's not going to assist you in moving forward. It's not going to make you feel better. But so this is my suggestion, just for this particular part of the reading. It's going to get better. I promise. It's going to get better. But with this particular part, with the perseverance added to the forgiveness, I'm going to say, it says, I know that I can do whatever my mind, you know whatever I set my mind to, right? So I want you to set your mind on healing for whatever has you stuck thinking, at the most crazy time too, is what I'm getting. Is just like, you might be doing something totally that has nothing to do whatever that subject is, or whatever that thought that comes into your head is, that really takes you back, knocks you for a loop. And you might be doing something that is totally not related to whatever that is, right? So, but nonetheless, it takes you like you go somewhere for a moment because you're in it. It's like you're automatically back in it. Aries is what I'm getting. So what the spirit is trying to tell me is that you persevering through means we need to move past this because it's not helping with your soul journey and your soul growth, holding on to things that cannot be changed. Whether you wish you could forget, you could ask for someone for forgiveness, or if that forgiveness should be coming back to you, if that makes sense. Because with the health card, it's just going to cause certain energy causes illness and disease within the body, right? So, and again, Aries, like I'm reading the room here. Okay, so this is going to be the energy. This is general, but what I'm saying, Aries, is when you do that, it eats away at you. It eats away at your insides, and it's just not good. This is more than a mental thing, is what I'm getting. Aries is more than a mental thing. It is that it makes you feel ill just to think about these certain things that transpired or went on. It makes you sick to your stomach. It makes you sick to your stomach. You wish it never had happened, it never did, or you wishing that, um, you know, just certain things would, so what it's doing is, and then the health card says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul, right? So you're seeking your soul. The best thing to do is ask your soul, go into deep meditation. Meditation is great. It has worked wonders in my life. Okay, different types of meditation. There's so many different types of meditations. Once you look into it, it's so many. You just got to find the thing or the number of things. It's like you could do more than just one type of meditation, right? Just to get to healing, peeling away the layers, peeling away the layers like. And so I think right now for our Aries is more about healing from things. It's more than just the past. It's just healing is needed. Period. Healing is going to be a big part of this. Let me write this down. I need to write this down. Healing is just going to be a big part of what's needing to round out this, because we don't want to take this with us. And I remember, you know what, I kind of remember, I don't know if it was Aries, but I remember saying this to a certain sign last year, which was having kind of like the same type of issue. Um, but this year's Aries. So what we don't want to do is take anything with us into, okay, the quote unquote new year, because the new year actually starts in March, but that's a whole different story. But the technicalities of what we call the new year, which is the end of December, right? So what we want to do is not, the fear card is having the fear of moving forward for you, is what I'm getting. What they're telling me is that, and the fear card says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love, which the bottom card here is love. Um, Aries, what I need for you to do, and the love card says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. But Aries, the energy that I'm getting from you is that I need you to really ask yourself. Now, I know that a lot of people say that they love themselves, and that's true. A lot of people do, but some people say that they do, but the actions, that their actions, and the way that people see them treating their life does not. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. And again, just because a person is not seeing you loving on yourself doesn't mean that you're not loving on yourself. I'm just saying we need to take more time to really take, I keep saying take stock a lot, but it's just really the end of this year is just about taking stock. Take stock in what loving yourself really looks like. Mm-hmm. Loving yourself and what it looks like. What it looks like. Right? Um, this again is not like it's not feeling like this has to do with loving on yourself. Doesn't have this doesn't have to do, and I'm not even gonna put it out there like it is. It's just about the energy of how much do you love yourself. What how much love are you willing to put into yourself? Mm-hmm. How much love? Okay, how much love are you willing? Because that's what they're saying. That's what's coming through. It's about the amount of love that you have. This is just what it's all about. Loving yourself. This is what it's all about. I mean, there's no way for me to try to make it into anything else other than what it is. Um, and I keep saying is because it's this is a hard thing. Uh, Here I go again. This is a hard thing because although the people that I'm seeing in my mind, they act very confident, right? And they put on the persona of everything being okay most of the time, but behind closed doors or those thoughts are taking you into a different direction that I'm gonna say is not good for you. Um, the things that you're using to numb out or to block the sounds or just the things that you're doing is just not healthy. Okay, it's not healthy. um I'm just going to need you to take better care of yourself, pretty much. It's pretty much I need you to love on you more, Aries, is what I'm saying. Okay, so let's go into the next set of cards, and so we can get a clearer understanding of what's going on here, because it's I'm gonna be honest, it's not a very want to say vibrant, glowy place I that I'm feeling right now. It's more of like a really stagnant energy of being stuck in you know a cycle of thinking of things that you could have changed or wish you could have changed, right? Going back to the forgiveness. So let's see, Aries. Let's continue this because this is rather interesting. The energy is just I'm not even gonna lie, it feels like a very low vibrational energy. But what we want to do is figure out how to work this out. So yeah, that makes sense. So we can get past this, right? Yeah, right. So what they're saying to me now is that Spirit is saying now once you start really focusing and these two came out together, so we're gonna put that together. And once you decide that you are really going to be very honest, too many cards. We'll do that again about where you're at and the reason why you're in this I want to say dark place. And again, I'm not going to say that it's all Aries because again, this is a general reading. Okay, this is a general reading, um, and this may not apply to you. If it does not, then great. But if you do know an Aries and you've been seeing this, maybe they just need you to step in and have a discussion. Have a discussion. Some people just need for you to make the first step. If you know Aries and this sounds familiar to you, they just need a few words. Maybe they just need something that is going to help them understand that we can see that you need assistance. Okay, so first card that came out with this deck is the amethyst card, which is my favorite. If you know me, you know purple amethyst is my favorite. But anywho, amethyst period. Period. Okay. Amethyst transformation, certainty, confidence. So once you face up to the facts, right? that's when things are going to start changing and transforming for you. Because you're letting go of those things that I mean, it happened, it's over, it's in the past. What can I do? Um, you know, I the only thing I could do is move forward and be the best person that I can be in this environment, in this timeline, right? So under perseverance is Zen garden, inner sanctuary. So again, that goes back to what I was telling you before. I'm going to need for you to go into inside, um, internally, and really let go of some things. Cause under the health card we have attachment, letting go, restriction, fear. Cause because under the health card, what is hurting your health, mentally, physically, everything. It's like a disease. You have to get to the root of the disease and remove it, right? And that's what we're doing. Okay, so attachment, letting go, restrictions, fear. So we're letting go. A nine of hearts, fulfillment, harmony, and protection, and that's what it brings to you. That's what it brings to you. Okay, and then under fear we have passion, love, spiritual communion. We got the Sacred Heart card, which is great because what it's telling you, once you remove that fear, that's all that the fire, you will get your passion back, you will get your fire back, right? um and it's all has to do, and it keeps coming back to the love of yourself. This is what this love card means for you. Love, learning how to love yourself again. mm, 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 mm. Whew. Learning to love yourself again. Yep. Okay, and then so the bottom card, which is the number one card in the deck, this is what it brings you: the Tree of Life. One of my faves is the Tree of Life. It just really is. I guess you say she has a lot of faves. I do have a lot of faves. Thank you. So Aries, Tree of Life, fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. That's what Spirit is trying to bring to you. That's what the universe is trying to bring to you. But as long as you're holding on to all of that negative energy, right? Um, it just makes it very hard to, make happen, because it's breaking through all that dense energy. But the more you work on your healing, it look, it's not look. They say prescription drugs and all that is what cures you. No, well, it does, and in certain situations, it does. We do need antibiotics for certain things. If you catch my drift, but I'm saying for emotional things that are emotionally holding you back, right? Um, it's nothing like doing a cleansing. It's nothing like cleansing yourself with a spiritual bath, or if you know someone who's a practitioner like myself, but that can do an energy clearing cleansing for you, a clearing, something to help get your chakras back aligned. A Reiki session, a Reiki session would be great. Yeah, that type of thing to remove any harsh, dense energy that would prevent you from being very successful at your healing process, which is an ongoing thing. It's not, healing is something. It's look in life. It's probably going to always be something for you to heal from. I'm just going to be honest. That's just life. That's how life is built, right? But in order to get to your new experiences, holding on to old experiences is going to make those old experiences repeat itself. Yeah. So we're going to just round this out for Aries. Spirit. I'm gonna take that one. Yep. What is it that? Okay, we'll take both of those two. Aries needs to know. Spirit. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, like I said. Yep. Yep. It's pretty. Yeah. Pretty cut and dry here. Everything I've said, and usually, like I said, I tell everybody, It doesn't matter what deck of cards I pull out. It's pretty much going to say the same thing. It might look a little different. Yep, yep, yep. But yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, so first card out. Let's see what that one was. Love. Like I said, we have love all around here, right? But in this picture, you see she now somebody in the back serenading her, but she's off on her own, right? Um, really, even if he was like he's there, but she's really off on her own, like in her solitude, right? And that is what's needed. That is what needed. Just to love on yourself is what's needed right now. Under perseverance, under Zen garden, which is the inner sanctuary. It's talking about going within. You're getting all the same cards, just about going within. We need to be really true. We can't be true with anyone else. You have to be true with yourself, right? Loving yourself, emotional release, wisdom, your inner wisdom. That's what it's all about. Releasing things that don't serve you, right? Releasing things that don't serve you and seeking your inner wisdom, which would be seeking your soul. Okay, and Aries, and then here comes the passion card again. Like it's all about your inner passion, your inner divinity. That's what it's all about right now. Right now, it's about you loving yourself and everything because the last two cards out was rewards and self acceptance. So pretty much saying the same thing it's been saying the whole time, Aries. Um, that is really what is needed right now. Just alone time, Aries. Alone time. Meditation. If it's being out in nature, whatever it is that helps you clear anything blockages. Then we got the number 35 card here, warrior. That's the bottom card. Because you are the warrior in this. You are the warrior in this, right? You are. That's pretty. Look how pretty that is. You are the warrior in this. You just have to remain strong and know that this is just a period in time that you're going through. This is not forever. This is just for right now. But there's ways of counteracting this, which would be inner healing, inner healing, inner healing, inner healing. Inner healing is what's needed for you, Aries. And that's where we're at right now. All right, I'm going to leave you with that until next time, Aries. Thank you for joining me. And you know what I'm going to leave you with? Peace, love, and tranquility, beautiful ones. I love you. Everything is going to be good. We're going to breathe through this and get through this just like we've gotten through everything else in life, okay? All right. Um, I'm going to leave you with all the peace, love, and tranquility that your beautiful heart can hold, Aries. Until next time, namaste, ashe, amen. I love you. Thank you.